I have received many messages during the past 2 weeks from students following my lessons in Egypt who have written to me personally to thank me for helping them improve their spoken English, and from that allowing them to speak to Western journalists during the recent protests there. I suppose the power of words can never be underestimated, and I think this event in Egypt clearly shows how English has given those who wish to get their message across a means of doing so. Although it is not for me to make personal comments about the way other countries are run, I would like to offer to all those who see equality, openness, and a fairer way of life as a way forward my best wishes, wherever in the world you happen to be. Hi everybody, this is Mr Duncan in England. How are you today? Are you okay? I hope so. Are you happy? I hope so. I'm so glad that you have decided to click on me again for another delve into my bulging email box. Another selection of your email questions and comments await. So without any more pondering or deliberation, let's have our first question for today. How do we use phrasal verbs, and why are they different to normal verbs? This question is one I receive often from viewers such as Dao in Vietnam, Johan in Italy, Peter in Russia, and Mabel in Poland. A verb is a word that expresses an action. It is a doing word. It shows an action. Phrasal verbs are formed by 2 or more words, usually consisting of an adverb and a main verb. They can be transitive or intransitive. A good example of phrasal verbs include run out. You run out of petrol. You use up all the petrol. The petrol has ran out. The car has used it all up. Another good example is hang up. You end a telephone conversation. You hang up on someone. You hang up the telephone. Then there is hand in. You hand in your homework. You give your homework to your teacher. Phrasal verbs are used as a way of expressing an action in an informal way. They are commonly used and often cause confusion to those learning English. I hope to make a lesson about phrasal verbs in the near future, so keep a lookout for that. A nice email. I have received a nice email from Dinesh, who comes from Sri Lanka, but is now studying for a master's degree in South Korea. Dinesh writes to thank me for my video lessons and expresses appreciation for them being given out for free over the internet. Well, that is my pleasure, Dinesh, and I wish you well with your studies, and a big hello to you and all those watching in South Korea and Sri Lanka. What are the differences between the words awake, wake, and awaken? This question was sent in by Rihan, who lives in Pakistan. All of these words contain the word wake, which means to come out of a state of sleep. You wake up from a sleep. You become conscious after sleeping. The word awake can also mean this. You are awake. You are conscious. You are not asleep. The word awaken expresses the action of waking up. You rouse from your sleep. You awaken. If someone wakes you up, then they awaken you. The past tense is awoke or awoken. He has just awoken. He awoke at 7 a.m. The word wake can also be used in all its forms to express a sudden realization of a truth you had not noticed. to suddenly realise something. Finally, the word wake can be used as a noun, which describes a gathering of people who all meet up after someone's funeral. How many ways can we use to in a sentence? This question was sent in by Roberto in Spain. The word to is, just like most prepositions, very commonly used. Its main use is to show direction or that movement is occurring. Move your bed over to the window. I'm going from my home to your office. I'm on my way to the supermarket. The word to can describe a point at which something has been reached or within a sentence to show arrival. I have made it to my house. The word to is also used as a way of expressing something that must be done with no choice. You have to do your homework. You have to promise never to leave me. You may also hear the phrase to and fro used sometimes. This is a way of describing something that is swinging or moving forwards and backwards, and as a way of describing a debate. It moves to and fro. Another nice email. I have received a nice email from Monica Nani, who lives in Bologna, Italy. In her message, Monica writes that she loves English and considers it a beautiful language. Monica also enjoys the quotes that I often read out in my lessons from famous authors and playwrights, such as William Shakespeare. As for your final point, Monica, no, I do not intend to stop making these video lessons. In fact, I'm going to start a new series of English lessons later this year. That's all I'm going to say for the moment. It's all, you know, top secret right now. Thank you for your email, Monica, and a big hello to you and all those watching in Italy. It's that time again. Ladies and gentlemen, lasses, lads, guys and gals, it's the moment you have all been waiting for. At least, that's what it says here on this bit of paper. Yes, it's here again like an annoying relative. Raise your glasses and be upstanding, because it's the word of the week. This week's word is tear. This word is a verb and expresses the action of ripping something in half or into small pieces. You tear something up. You tear it to pieces. Tear can also express an attack on someone verbally. You tear into them. You tear them apart by shouting at them. Tear can show that something is being destroyed with force. You tear down a building. Tear can express speed. You tear along the motorway in your car. You are going very fast. It is worth noting that tear is spelt the same as tear, which is the moisture produced by the eyes during crying. What is an affix? This question was sent in by Matthias, who lives in Makassar, Indonesia. An affix is a type of morpheme, or small unit of a word, that is attached to a word stem so as to form a new word. Examples of affixes include the derivational ness, as in Englishness, or pre, as in prehistoric. They appear at the end of words to show a plural, such as the s at the end of cats or towns. An affix also shows past tense with ed at the end of words such as waited, played, and stayed. There are many types of affixes. The most common are prefixes, such as un in undone. Suffixes, such as ing at the end of shopping. Circumfix, which has an affix at both the front and end of a stem word, such as unescorted and uncluttered. The most commonly used affixes in day-to-day speech are prefixes and suffixes.
Another nice email.
I have received a nice email from Alice, who lives in Russia. Alice asks me if I enjoy travelling and about the places I have been to. Well, Alice, yes, I do enjoy travelling, and I have been doing it regularly since I was 26. The first country I visited was Greece, then Holland, Malaysia, Singapore, Madeira, Turkey, and not forgetting my 4 years I spent working in China. I had also taken a short trip to France as a child with my father, which was the first time I actually left my own country, albeit just for a day. Good luck, Alice, with your career plans, and I wish you all the best with your work as an interpreter. What are the differences between precision and accuracy? This question was sent in by Oscar, who lives in Sweden. When we say that something is accurate, we are stating that it is correct, perfect and true. The word precise has a similar meaning, but it can also mean exact. It shows that something is on time or something has happened at that time. The precise time. So to say that something is precise means that the information given is accurate. When we talk about precision, we are expressing that something is absolutely correct and accurate. The clock has been tested for its precision. We are showing how accurate something is. Accurately can state that something is or has been done perfectly. Accuracy relates to how precise something is. So these two words are similar in meaning. The precise time is the accurate time. The clock is accurate. It shows the precise time. The opposite of accurate is inaccurate. The opposite of precise is imprecise.
Almost time to say goodbye.
Just before I leave here to go and catch my bus, I would like to say a special hello to Lorenzo, Sedat, Jenny, Asma, Marie, Alushi, Fulvio, Ahmed, Donatella, Carol, Sumon, Kalik, and everyone else who has joined me on my Facebook page, and a special hi to those who've joined me right here on YouTube. If you haven't subscribed yet, do not put it off any longer. Subscribe now. That is all from me for today. I will see you all again very soon. Until then, stay safe and sound. Take good care of yourselves and don't forget to look after each other as well. Until next time, this is Mr Duncan in England saying thank you for watching me, answering you. And of course, ta-ta for now.
Mm.